I'm so excited to be creating with you today. We're going to be doing some Valentine's Day word art. I found some cute little projects that hopefully you find cute as well. So come along and follow me on my step-by-step tutorial. Today's tutorial, I have two options. I'm going to start with this one, and you can just do the word art, but I added on a little Beatles song that's called All You Need Is Love because I thought that was kind of sweet. And then another one that says I love you to the moon and back, in which case you're going to want a tracer, something that is circular, maybe a bowl or a small plate. So make sure you go and grab that, or if you have, a mathematical tool that can make a circle for you. You can also just use a pencil today, but I also recommend markers and pens. You can pick and choose, and then if you want to add a burst of color, crayons, or something along those lines. Move them out of the way. The first one I'm going to make, I said, is going to be this one, All You Need Is Love. I folded a piece of paper in half because I made it a card, but you can make it a full sheet if you want it to be hanging on your wall. So that works just as well. I'm going to demonstrate using a Sharpie, a very thin Sharpie. You can use a pencil, of course. Okay, so look where your center is. We're going to begin with the L, and you're going to want to start in the bottom left, go up, and then we're going to loop and pause. So starting on your left side, very slowly go up to the top, turn around, and then make a little curve at the bottom. For the O, we're going to kind of take that line uphill. So start where you ended up and go up the hill right there. We're going to backtrack a little bit, meaning kind of follow that line back down and then come here, but not close the O off. You want to stop before you get back to the circle. Okay, we're going to make a little loop-de-loo, kind of like we did here. Loop-de-loo and go back out. The V is going to be a straight line, but at a little bit of an angle. So from where you left off, straight line, a little bit at an angle. And then from that point, you're going to go up and kind of curve at the end. You can continue to go as far as you want on that one. The E, we're going to start out with a C, the letter C. Okay, make it about the same size as those letters. Up here, I'm going to curve it back to itself. And then you can decide if you want to continue that tail all the way to the end. How we make these areas thicker is we're going to take the left side and either use a wider marker, or you can fill it in with whatever color you want actually. But we're going to thicken it up. So I'm going to double up this area here. So start at the top of your L, and you're going to kind of mimic this line. You're going to copy this line all the way down to the belly of the L. Again, we're using the left side, so that's going to be on this side of the O. This side of the V, I'm going to kind of make, you can either go on either side. I'm going to kind of make mine here because I feel like my V needs it right there. And then on this part of the E, I'm going to go on the top, all the way to the bottom. So you can fill that in with marker. I'm going to do this one actually with just some lines. You can make little hearts inside of it. If you want it to look like calligraphy, you're going to want to fill it in completely solid though. But you can decorate it a little bit different. You can color it in with red maybe, or pink, or both. You can make lines and then color it in. So for this one, I saw a cute little one online. Made it look like a little arrow. You don't have to add that. You can keep it the same. You can now decorate. I'm going to add the word All You Need Is Love, or All You Need on the top. And that could be written out in print as well. It doesn't have to be cursive. So why don't I do one in print too? I'm going to do all caps. I'm going to do All You Need Is and then we're going to doodle around it. Again, if you want to make it an arrow, kind of like a little heart arrow is better. So make a little heart at the end here. I'm going to extend out your L. I'm going to make little, almost like bow ties up there. And then go and doodle. So you can make little wispies. You can make, call them little explanation marks on each one. And then a little cue. So you're just kind of doodling around your word. Okay, the second project is I Love You to the Moon and Back, and this is where you're going to use your tracer. So here's my card that I folded in half. Again, this could just be on a full sheet of paper. Okay, so put your tracer in the middle. You're going to trace around it. If you're using pencil, you can do the whole thing and erase. If you're using pen, you're going to want to leave a space that you don't combine it for the opening of the moon. Okay, so I'm going to leave a little bit of space and trace around my circle object, leaving it open on the end, like a C. Okay, this is going to be kind of the moon shape, and then we'll fix that in just a second. Let's go ahead and write I love you on the top, and this is going to be the bottom of our word. So for the I, we're going to make a double line like the number 11, and then a little straight line on the top and the bottom. The L is going to be very similar, so make a double line, number 11, close the top and add a little line on the bottom. L. For the O, draw an O first. And just like we did on the other project, you're going to make the left side have a second line. Same thing with your V. Make a second line on the left side and then close off the top just to kind of match the style. And you can pause this at any time if I'm going fast, of course. Double line again with a close in the top. We're going to make an E. 1, 2, 3. And to match the style, I'm going to add a little bit of the little lines there. Turn a little bit. We're going to make the Y. So make a shorter double line, shorter because we're going to the middle of the Y. And then you're going to make this part double and close it, and then add a little stick on this side. That might take a little practice. The O is going to be the same, but then add your extra left side, and then add your U. Again, adding an extra line to the left, and then closing the top and the bottom. A little bit mismeasured, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and start the interior. We're going to kind of make a little curve here, which is going to be the line of the word to the. Okay, don't go all the way in. And then same on the bottom. Looks like a little Pac-Man. Okay, and we're going to write the words to the on this line. And I used cursive. You can just write it out. Cursive, you go up and down and cross your T. The O, make a regular O, but you're going to make a little fancy loop at the top. Give it a little hat. Again, the T is up and down and cross. The H, you're going to make a regular H, but you're going to, when you come back down, you're going to loop it. And then make a rainbow. And then your E, you can start at the bottom and kind of make a little loop to do the E. Again, you can write that in regular words too. It doesn't have to be cursive. Let's go ahead and write and back in cursive. Make a regular A, but make an extra little tail swirly. Go up and down and make a rainbow for the end. Go ahead and draw a D. This time we're going to loop it at the top. So go up and you loop down. I'm just going to do a regular B, A, C, and a little cute little K. And the last thing we're going to do with the words is moon. So I would start inside your moon a little bit. So you have space. They end up looking kind of like the eyes of the moon. So make a regular M, double up the left side, add the little lines to match the style, 2 O's, and then double up the left side, and then a regular N as well, and we're going to double up the left side, and then match the style. Okay, so it says, I love you, to the moon and back. And then the last little thing are these little arrows. Make a line, a curved line on both the top and the bottom. I'm going to draw a heart here and little hearts here. Turn it around, draw a heart here and little hearts in the back. This would be super cute if you add color to it. And again, it can stay big if you make it bigger on one sheet, or you can downsize to make it a card and give it to that special someone. That was super fun, and I'm sure that yours turned out amazing. I can't wait to see the results, and I'm sure whoever you give it to is going to love it as much.